and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario RPG. Last time, we made it through Land's End and made it to Monstro Town. This time around, we have quite a bit to do in Monstro Town. Numerous side quests are available to us at this point in the game, plus, you know, our main order of business and the whole reason we came here, which let's take care of that first. So this is the house of the village elder. Here she's got a lovely fan, which we can set on to blast. There's no real reason to do any of this, it's just for fun. But let's talk to the village elder, or Monster Mama, as she is known. I suppose she would be an eldress, whatever. Oh my, a traveler from afar. Welcome to Monstro Town, where many of our kind mingle. I'm the landlady, Monster Mama. A star, you say? Oh, you're here to see our star. She's upstairs, so feel free to go and take a look for yourself. A she? Apparently one of the star pieces has gained a degree of sentience. Interesting. Let's see this mysterious living star. Oh, wait a second. Anyways, as soon as you talk to this star, actually, it immediately opens up the final leg of Todovsky's composition side quest. That melody that was just played there is what we need to play at the Melody Bay in order to finally complete his composition. So we'll be doing that as soon as we finish up our business in Monstro Town, which is good, because we have a reason to return to Tadpole's Pond anyway. By the way, just want to take an opportunity to apologize if you hear any background noise from my microphone. It's a bit of a hot day out there, so I don't really feel like turning my AC off. This treasure chest guy right here is pretty important. Sometimes if you jump at the right places, a treasure box will pop out of thin air. Anything like this happen to you? These treasure boxes are known as surprise boxes. They appeared out of nowhere. You think you found them all, but there's still 11 left. So yes, this guy will track your hidden treasure, or rather, the total of the hidden treasure chests that you have found. Despite this seeming like an obvious place to get a reward if you collect all of these, you do not get anything from this guy if you find all the hidden treasures. It is purely for the satisfaction of 100% completion that you would collect them all. I've been all around the world, but the strangest person I met is this old geezer in Rosetown. He really is weird, but definitely worth meeting. He is talking about the gardener, which we actually did take the opportunity to meet him earlier, but if you had not done so at this point, this is probably where you're going to realize that he exists. So what do you think? Isn't our star adorable? She's so talented, too. Folks come to see her from afar. No, we're looking for, star bees. Oh, star peas. Nope, not familiar with them. So you came all the way out here to search for a star piece? It must be really important. This is the last place on land, if you can't find it here. The only place left is up. Terrifying proposition. So, you want to go there? Ha! You're an open book. Okay, here's what you need to do. There's a secret passage to the sky at Bean Valley. But first, you must scale the cliff beyond the desert to get there. Since you're such a nice guy, I'll introduce you to someone that can help you. Sky Troopers, I need you. And after a bit of a wait... Hey, you guys hear something? Why, yes, it's the Sky Troopers. Sergeant Flutter, what was our flying time, troops? 8.52 seconds, Sergeant. Ooh, these guys are, got an elaborate formation. Sky Troopers reporting for duty. Man! We are 0.52 seconds late. I hold myself personally accountable for the delay. Ma'am! Still as rigid as ever about your rules and regulations? No need to bother with the protocol around me, Sergeant. I got a favor to ask of you. Yes, ma'am. Anything we can do for a civilian. This fellow here really wants to get to Bean Valley. Could you help him scale the cliff? Understood, ma'am. Get Mustache over the cliff. The orders are. We will succeed. We will now deploy ourselves to the cliff at Land's End. Troopers, keep a tight formation. So yes, now we have liftoff to scale the cliff at Land's End with the help of the Sky Troopers. I did not show it off, but when you actually get to the final, you probably noticed when you actually get to the final screen, just before Balom's temple, there was a path leading out of that we could have taken. That would have taken us to the cliff at Land's End. They're odd, but trustworthy. Good luck with your search. So, that is the main order of business that we needed to address at Monstro Village. Next order of business is we've got an item shop to check out, as well as a couple of hidden bosses we could possibly fight here. But first order of business... You there. Rumor has it that you're quite an accomplished jumper. I may be out-jumped, but you're totally out-pumped. The strong silent type, eh? Don't you dig these vibes? And we are going to talk to this guy a bunch of times. You probably noticed over this homestead, there was a key. If we talk to this guy several times in rapid succession, just have him keep jumping, and I don't know, like maybe around like 12 or 13 times should be the requisite amount of times that you need to do. Let's go outside and check. Okay, yes. If you keep looking at that guy after, or leaving that area, and then coming back out here, you'll notice that the key is nudging ever so slightly to the edge every time the thwomp jumps. So just keep talking to him, and the key will be yours, a temple key. This key is for the golden Belome statue at the temple, which will allow us to get a bunch of goodies for our efforts. It's really weird. Sometimes I hear the guy next door. He's always mumbling about crystal this and evil that. Is the crystal some kind of shiny rock or something? I know I've seen those somewhere. A shiny rock, you say? Well, we don't have something called a shiny rock per se, but we do have a shiny stone. Oh, well, we're not going to go into this room, but let's just interact with it. Let's see if our shiny stone does anything. So, we go up to the door, hold aloft the shiny stone, and...
Open door.
The door has been opened for us, but we're not going to go in there yet. Now, the shiny stone still occupies your inventory after using it there, but we have no further purpose for it, so we can go back to Moleville at this point and actually trade it and start progressing that side quest, but we'll cover that when it becomes relevant. The door that we just opened leads to a bonus boss, but I'm not going to take him on until I feel I'm good and ready, and when I'm good and ready is when I have like 3 crystallines or something. Yes, just a minute, I'll be there in a second. Oh my! Goomba, what are you doing here? Bowser, it's been ages, hasn't it? Sorry about going AWOL on you. I ran away because I was scared to fight Smithy. A lot has happened since then, but look how far I've come. I'm managing the store now. And look, here are my little ones. Come on, show your manners and greet Uncle Bowser. Hi, Uncle Bowser! Although I can't fight for you, I still have some items you can use. Maybe you'll find it in your heart to forgive me if I can help you get equipped. Don't worry. I'm not angry with you. I've got new troops now, and we're going to reclaim my castle. You go on with your life here. I wish you the best. Ah, Bowser can be a nice guy every now and again. I gotta say though, how long has this game been going on if this guy's managed to get his own store and Monster Town has had kids in the meantime? Yeesh. What can I get you? So, we can buy a new weapon for Bowser here, a Spiked Link, which we may as well do so, a Courage Shell, which I believe has ever so slightly higher defensive value than the Work Pants, but not enough to justify the drop in attack and speed, and let's just equip him with the Spiked Link there. Otherwise, the standard items are available here. You can also talk to the little children here. We want to help too. Please, please, can we? And they just sell regular mushrooms, so another option for buying mushrooms to give to the Mushroom Boy and Seaside Village, if you are so inclined. Not that I really would feel like that. Now here, we're not going to do anything with this room yet. We're going to save it for a little bit later, because what we want to check out right now is this dojo right here. So I assume the J is the insignia of the Sensei. Who is it? Sorry, but the Sensei isn't in. Oh my gosh! Jagger? Bowser! I haven't seen you for so long. I've been studying here at the dojo under the Sensei Jinx because, to tell you the truth, I knew I couldn't beat Smithy. That's why I'm here now. Someday I'm going to return and make you proud. Don't worry about me. I've got new troopers now, and we're going to take back my castle. You stick to your guns. Train like there's no tomorrow. Alright, so I'm gonna put Toadstool in my party now, and I do want the standard overpowered party of Mario, Geno, and Toadstool for what we're about to get into, because we have a bonus boss bonanza to deal with. My Sensei is out right now, but he'll be back shortly. In the meantime, will you accept the challenge from me? Absolutely. Come on, Jagger, show me what you're made of. Great! You know that I'm not going to make it easy for you, right? So one thing to note about Jagger is, in contrast to other shelled enemies in this game, I believe he's actually immune to jump damage. I do at least remember him not taking any jump damage, but I suppose I can confirm that. He also hits like an absolute truck, but the main thing I want to have happen in this fight is I just want Geno to get a turn to boost up Mario, and Mario, with his attack scarf, is going to be forming the brunt of our offense for all of these fights. Not that it's critical to have him equipped with that in order to win these, but it just makes it so much more bearable and so much more attainable right now rather than later. So I'm pretty sure this guy's immune to jump damage by default. Yes, he is. I've been wrong before, so I just wanted to make sure I wasn't talking on my rear end again. So let's hit this guy with a double punch, and then we'll resume our regularly scheduled programming. As you can see, he gets the Terra Punches out as a counter, more or less, so be mindful of that. But with the attack boost on Mario and the boost from the attack scarf, he should be able to whittle this guy down in no time flat. I'm just going to have Geno and Toadstool just take turns defending or healing as the situation calls for. Not going to bother having Geno boost up anyone else because, as I said, we're just going to have Mario do the work here. And like I said, even if I had the attack scarf, or didn't have the attack scarf, yikes, you're tough. As you can see, it doesn't have too much HP. Even if I didn't have the attack scarf, I would still be going for this strategy because jump does work on the next leg of this. Yikes! I guess that was to be expected. Mario, you're a top-notch fighter. You did well if you're inexperienced, Jagger. Sensei, have you been here all along? You felt my key, didn't you? Not bad for a novice. Yes, if you were paying attention to the bonsai tree earlier, it didn't have this little guy with the green mohawk on it earlier. Oh dear, he's fast. Your fighting style. It isn't as foolproof as you think. I'll accept a challenge any day. Alright, well, you asked for it. Absolutely. Alright, let's see what you're capable of. So, Jinx is a multi-stage bonus boss. We do not get the reward for this little side quest the first time we defeat him. Unlike Jagger there, he is vulnerable to jump, and that is by far your best attacking option for you here. Obviously, I could have equipped the jump shoes on Mario to make it so that jump actually did work on Jagger, but the boost from the attack scarf overall was just more valuable. So, Jinx, he just punches really hard, and as the fight goes on, after you do enough damage to him, he'll cast Valor up in order to improve his defenses, so jumps aren't quite as effective on him, but that doesn't matter too much. With the bonuses from the attack scarf and Geno boost, Mario will just tear through this guy like a knife through butter, so we don't have to worry too much about what this guy can deal to us. And I'm just going to have Geno and Toadstool defend and heal as needed. Be sure to have plenty of pick-me-ups, because it will become important for the next phases of this battle. I think this next jump should finish him off. Whew, simply amazing! I guess I underestimated you. You packed quite a punch. But don't let it go to your head, because I let you have that round. Let's have a rematch. Alright, works for me. You wish to challenge me? Alright, you asked for it. No crying if you get hurt. Now, I forget, I always forget if there's a third fight after this, but I do know eventually Jinx will pick up insta-kill attacks, which is where he becomes pretty dangerous, and your only counter to that at, oh, here it is. Quicksilver. Okay, he missed. That's pretty lucky. Oh, I think Geno has the safety ring, actually, so that probably explains it. But yes, I was going to say anyway, is that the safety ring is your only real counter to that at this point. Our reward for doing this actually will be the alternative counter to that isn't the safety ring, which I'm eager to grab, since that'll be pretty handy. Okay, yeah, I didn't, oh! I thought Quicksilver was his one-hit kill attack. Okay. So, yeah, I guess I was wrong there. He does have an insta-kill attack somewhere in his arsenal. I guess, maybe there's a third fight. I've played this game so many times, but I always forget the progression of this quest, so you have to forgive me. But it's kind of hard to come up with riveting commentary for this, because it's just going to be the same fight repeatedly with the strategy that I'm employing here. This is just what I feel is the most effective way to get through this. If you are so inclined, you could use some of your rock candies to make this easier, but we have a better use for those. Okay, Silver Bullet is the insta-kill. We'll get a pick-me-up on Geno, and yeah, he does not have the safety ring, so I'm guessing that's on Toadstool instead. Actually, I've completely lost track of who has that accessory. Immaculate preparations here. Fortunately, Quicksilver can be guarded, and if you do manage to guard it, you will be left with only 1 HP. As you can see, I went into this fully cocked, not just half-cocked, absolutely fully cocked. Maybe there's a better way I could word that, but I don't care. Whew, simply amazing! Still haven't had enough. It isn't that often that I have someone this competitive to spar with. Alright, this match will be the one that counts, since I'm placing my reputation on the line. Okay, this is the final one, and yes, it is a 3-phase battle. Okay, you had the safety badge. Oh geez, Toadstool didn't have anything. We'll give her the safety ring, I guess, and we'll just keep the safety badge on Geno. Alright, so now the final battle with Jinx, for real. And he's going to, watch closely, Jagger. You're about to see your sensei in action. Everything that he has employed thus far, he is going to throw at you in this fight, although it's not too terribly different from the last one, so I'm not overly concerned about it. Once again, we're just going to, no, didn't time it there. Oh, dear. Yeesh. Okay, this is going a little bit dicey. We want to get Geno back in the fight, just so we can hopefully get Geno boost onto Mario. It's not a huge deal if we lose here. Okay, Geno survived there. The main thing is we just want to get Geno boost on Mario. You also want to watch out for Silver Bullet. That is the other thing that will potentially ruin our day here. But with the Geno boost on Mario, he should have enough defense between the boost and the attack scarf to survive anything Jinx could potentially throw at him. As you can see, the timing on his attacks is extremely weird. The delay between the attack actually registering and your character... Or rather, the time between the attack, like, physically connecting with your character and when you're actually supposed to guard it is way, way off, so it is so easy to end up taking damage here. So he gives himself a Valor up, and yeah, that's all he does there. Once again, we can resume our defense train here. We had a bit of an unfortunate start to this battle, but we should be in the clear now. Had Geno just... Oh, wow, so if you combine... Either I frame perfected that, or combining defend with a timed hit defense there actually invalidates that. Here he casts Vigor up. This improves his attack now, so he is a lot more scary with his physical attacks. Even if I manage to get the timed defense, he'll probably kill Geno and Toadstool if he hits them. So at this point, it's actually preferable that he's doing Silver Bullets. Got lucky there, and it just missed entirely. Okay, bombs away. Okay, whoa, spicy. Unfortunately, that means Mario's gonna have to launch a hit without a boost there, but that's not a big deal. I'm getting lucky with the freebies there. It's that kind of thing that gives people the confirmation bias that that's a timed hit. Yep, once again. Oh, hey! I actually mashed it out there to get the timed defense. Man, when I was a kid, I just never realized how good Geno boost is. Let's give Mario a therapy here, just in case Jinx decides to launch another triple kick at him. Alright. Will this jump finish him off? Whew, simply amazing! Not the cleanest clear of that fight ever, but it's a relatively low-level clear, even if I do have an overpowered accessory to work with, so... Granted, the attack scarf was not critical to that strategy, it just would have taken longer if I didn't have it. Whoa. You are the stronger champion, no doubt about it. My reputation was staked on this last fight, so I've lost the title of Sensei. From today, you are the Sensei of this dojo. Please take this belt, which only the highest-ranking fighter in the dojo can wear. Received a Jinx belt. We will rename the dojo Mario-style dojo and incorporate your jump technique into the training. Oh, what's he doing out there? Is he doing a little carving work out there or something? Chiseling? Jagger and I will start our training immediately. 1,000 warm-up jumps. Ready? Begin! Haha! Now I have official influencer status. Mario Sensei, the new regimen will strengthen itself, right? Hey, jumping is actually a really good exercise. It works every muscle in your body. Master, share your wisdom with us. Eat your veggies and be sure to drink plenty of water. Okay, but now it is the Mario-style dojo with the requisite M insignia, so we're good there. You know what? We could stand to take a rest here, and we've got this bed. Feel free to rest here. The 3 musty fears. Huh, strange. Whatever, they say we can rest here, so free bed. Let's go for it. Oh, Mario, you and your honk fume sleep with the snot bubble. What the heck? Nice to meet you. I'm Greeper.
Hi, I'm the Big Boo.
And I'm Dry Bones. We're the 3 musty fears! He's sleeping. Boy, he sure is.
Check those bubbles coming out of his nose. Maybe he can still hear us while he's asleep. Hey, you! We want to play a round of Find the Flag.
Right. We tried a flag somewhere around the world. Yeah. Find all 3 flags and you'll get an awesome prize. We'll go hide the flags. See you when we get back. That's my best attempt at doing voices in stereo. They'll be back.
I'm back.
Oh, okay. I'm back. I hid my flag behind a wooden flower. I'm home. My flag's under a green bed.
I'm back. You'll never guess my spot. It's between O and A. Our flags are invisible, so search very carefully when you think you've found the spot.
Don't forget what we told you! Okay, so we've been given a little scavenger hunt quest via the 3 musty fears. They have hidden 3 flags around the game world and have given us clues to find them. If you happen to forget the clues, also there's a hidden chest somewhere around here. I think it's in one of these corners. Oh dear. Come on, I know it's around here. There you are. Anyways, they've given us clues. If you happen to forget their clues, you can sleep again to get them. Thanks for coming by. So let's leave Monstro Town. We can just head out through this door. It's now on our map, so we don't have to go through the Balome's Temple to get there. Now, we have a ton of side quests to do. First and foremost, let's clear out the 3 musty fears scavenger hunt. So, the first hint is the wooden flower, which that happens to be the sign at Rosetown. So, just go to Rosetown and look behind the Rose sign. You'll find a Greeper flag. Next is between an O and an A, and that is a literal hint. That is not something that is trying to be esoteric, and if you can remember, the only place we see writing on the world map is in Yoster's Isle, where we can find the Big Boo flag. Hey, look, it's Raz and Rainy! Mario, I'm having the time of my life. Just got married, stayed in the suite. Oh, life is just great. By the way, do you know of a place called Great Guy Casino? It's supposed to be around somewhere. Have you been there? No. Interesting. Hello, Mario. Raz here can't even hop on Yoshi, but that's okay. I still love him. And now, a baby Yoshi has hatched, so Yoster's Isle is fully complete. I'm probably gonna show off another race at Yoster Isle at some point, because the way the minigame works is actually a little bit different after you've defeated Boshi, so I think it's worth it to show that off at least once. Regardless of whether or not I win, though I'll probably just end up practicing to show it off properly. Anyways, the final hint was under a green bed, and this one can be a little tricky since it tests your memory more than anything, but Mario did in fact have a green bed. Otherwise, your only recourse, Dry Bones flag, would be to just go to every inn, every home in the game, and check to see which ones had green beds, and then kick yourself when you got all the way back to Pipe House and realized, oh, it was Mario's bed the whole time. Darn. Waste of my time. Next order of business is we've got a couple of things to hit up at Tadpole Pond. First and foremost, of course, is that we got the Cricket Jam, and obviously we can give that to Frog Fuchsius. He is all about the cricket treats. So let's just give him the Cricket Jam. Eh? That delicious smell. You have some Cricket Jam, yes? May I have some? Oh, sure, Frog Fuchsius, because I sure as heck ain't gonna eat this. This is wonderful. Thank you, Mario. You made an old man happy. Here's a little allowance for being so good to me. And by little allowance, he means he gives us the remainder of his life savings, because we get a whopping 10 frog coins for that. My wish has come true. So, we've got 47 frog coins, just three more, and we'll be able to buy the Scrooge ring, and then I can use my remaining frog coins. Was I saying frog rings when I was talking to Frog Fuchsius? Sorry, I must have Sonic the Hedgehog on the brain. Mario is furious with me. But we can use our remaining frog coins on the crystallines that I hope to buy. My favorite song? It's the song the Monster Town star dances to. Oops, I forgot the rest. So, this one is probably the trickiest of the Todovsky compositions because you have to play this one completely by ear. You can't just get a lesson from Todovsky on what the different notage is. So I actually forgot to get this up here. Let me quickly get the image of this because I sure as heck am not going to play this by ear. I can barely read musical notation, much less play by ear. What do you think I am? Oh, Jesus. My lack of preparation shining through once again. This is quality content that you watch this for. Oh, geez, come on. The guide did not have this in the proper place. Oh, this is just absolutely what you want to see. Fortunately, they do have a header with this. There we go. Okay, so let's get the Monster Town melody ready. Todovsky will be waiting on the opposite side, so I'm not going to bore you with me just slowly pounding out the notage, so let me just get to the end here. Alright, there we go. So, with this final piece of music, Todovsky's heavily plagiarized masterpiece will be completed. I did notice that if you fail to play the correct melody, Todovsky will give you comments based on how close you are to what he wanted. That's it! This is the melody I've been looking for. Thank you for the inspiration. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. And we get a soprano card. Finally, my song is nearly complete. But I must confess that you contributed a lot to it. We can all take credit for it. Now you must think of a final phrase that will wrap it all up. Let your creative juices flow and show me what you got. Alright, I think I know exactly what I want to play here, so let me get my other reference sheet and let me play this out real quick. And yes, that was my absolute best attempt at playing out Megalovania in Super Mario RPG. Not exactly much I can do with singular notes on a half measure, but that's the best I can manage. So hopefully that sounds close enough when I speed it up in post. Listen to this. It's our song. Okay, I will admit the final measure there did sound remarkably close to Megalovania, so this was absolutely worthwhile. Thank you, Todovsky. Ah, boy. I'm gonna have to show that to my friends later, because they will get a yuck or two out of it. But now we've got the Soprano card, and this gives us the ultimate reward for doing this quest, and it is well worth our while to do. May I help you? Wow, a Soprano card holder! What can I get you? And what he can get us is Kero Colas. We can now freely purchase Kero Colas at any time. We don't have to rely on just finding them or traveling to the Marrymore Suite to get them. And while this individual price is more expensive than paying for the one in the suite, of course we have to do a combined purchase of 200 to get into the suite and then 150 for the Kero Cola. So this saves us more overall, and it's just a heck of a lot more convenient. So yes, now we have unlimited access to the best healing item in the game. The only thing that holds us back is the amount of coins we can hold, which is 999. If the cap was any higher than that, this would actually be really awesome, and we'd be in business for real. Now, something that we can do now is return to Moleville. Got a couple more bits of side business to take care of here. Let me first clear out some inventory. We want to get rid of some of the stuff that I'm not going to use. Let me see. I think that lady doesn't say anything new. So, what can I sell here? I don't want to sell my reticences. You know what? Now that we can freely buy Kero I'm not particular about hanging on to specific ones, so we're just going to sell those off. We're going to hang on to the shiny stone for a bit. Good to see you again. I'll show you my inventory. Item number 1, a lucky jewel. It's sure to bring you plenty of good luck. We've already been over this. We don't want the lucky jewel, but what we do want, number 2, a mystery egg. I have no idea what it does. It sort of grows on you, huh? It's yours for 200 coins. Alright, that works for me. Nice doing business with you. Here you go. That's all I got for now. Now, he has one more item to sell, and it's pretty important, but it's not available until we clear one of the final dungeons of the game, so we're just gonna have to come back for that later. What we did get now is the mystery egg. Now, on its own, this item does nothing. If you use it in battle, it does nothing, and will develop into nothing. But, if you equip Toadstool with the B-Tub ring, and use it 10 times, it'll change into a new item, which I'll take care of that, probably in the next video. For right now, though, we're just going to, leave that, well, mystery for the mystery egg hanging. Now that we don't need our shiny stone anymore, let me see. Who has the carbo cookie? Let's see, not you. Nope, not you. I think she was in the item shop. One of these, mole children will accept the carbo, or the shiny stone as a trade. What a nice shiny stone. I'll trade you my carbo cookie. Alright, works for me. Gracious, what a deal. Well, here you go. Receive the carbo cookie. Now, we can give this carbo cookie to this child over here. Ooh, you have a carbo cookie. I'm so hungry. May I have it, please? Sure, take it. Wow, thanks a lot. Here, you can take this green... Oops, I must have dropped it. Sorry about that, but come back later and I'll find another one. This bucket's my seat, so don't take it, okay? Well, forget you, little girl. I'm gonna take your seat. Whoa, what the... And... in what is probably one of the biggest non-sequiturs in the game, this throws us into the Midas River course, and this also does not give us the opportunity to get frog coins for collecting coins, but you do have to go through this to open up the next leg of this trading quest. Now, we've seen this before, and it's not super interesting to see me play through it again, so I'm just going to take care of this off-screen and meet you back at Moleville, so hold on a little bit. Alright, here we are at the end of the Midas River course, and for some odd reason, sorry, we're closed for today. Please take your coins with you. So yes, we can't trade in the coins that we did get for a frog coin, for whatever reason. I also, in the middle of doing that, realized I completely forgot to show off the Jinx Belt. So, the Jinx Belt provides some pretty decent boosts to your defense and your attack stat. As you can see, it gives an additional, what is that, 27 attack, and it also gives... Ooh, that is 22 defense. So pretty good there. It also boosts your speed by 12 points, and it gives you immunity to instant death attacks, one of the other options you have for giving yourself immunity to instant death. So it's a pretty solid accessory, and great for your offensively oriented characters. Not for your more magic-focused ones, since it doesn't boost magic attack, but still a good thing to keep in mind. Now that we've done that, we can return to Moleville, and... now that we have gotten the shiny stone out of our inventory, we can get more fireworks to trade for it. Yes, getting rid of the shiny stone does not remove it from the game. You will always have an option to get a shiny stone in order to fight the bonus boss tied to it. So we got more fireworks, which we're gonna trade that with the girl to get another shiny stone. She'll only have shiny stones to trade if you do not have any shiny stones already in your inventory. Just blowing through all the text here because it's not interesting, we've seen it before. Trade another shiny stone for another carbo cookie. This kid is not at all bored of getting the same thing over and over again. Now, the second time that you trade the carbo cookie to this little girl, give it to her and... oh, thanks. Since you're so nice, I'll give you this green coin. And you get a frog coin. And you get the least efficient method of getting frog coins in the game, for the low price of 1,000 coins to buy the fireworks, which you then trade for the shiny stone, which you then trade for the carbo cookie, which then you trade the carbo cookie to the girl one time to do the Midas River course, then trade another to actually get the frog coin. There you go. You've traded 1,000 coins for one frog coin. Not at all worth it, but I figured it was at least worth doing once. I also noticed there were a couple frog coins that I didn't get in the Midas River course, so, you know, I managed to profit a little bit there. With that all said and done, there are two more side things we can take care of. One we're going to take care of in this video, the other we'll just take care of when we return to Land's End. The one I'm thinking of that we'll do in the next video is getting the Belome Temple key used up, and then, of course, for now, we can just turn in the flags of the three Musketeers, so let's do so. Good job! You found all three flags! Hey, you're not half bad. You did pretty well.
We had a great time, too. Thanks for playing our game.
Now the grand prize giveaway! Don't forget what we told you! And for completing that quest, we get another new accessory. We're getting so many at this point in the game. The Ghost Medal. Now, the Ghost Medal is pretty terrible on its face. It does not give any bonus to any of your stats, does not give any immunity to anything, and its description does not help at all. Raise defense while attacking. What the heck does that mean? Well, it's honestly completely misleading to what this medal actually does. What this medal does is when a character is equipped with it, they will enter the fight with the defense up status automatically applied, which can be pretty useful, especially if you're not using Geno and don't have free access to application of that status buff. And even then, just being able to start fights with it certainly has its fair share of uses. So it's not completely worthless, but there are accessories that are superior to it, including ones that also boost your stats as an added bonus. So I'm not a super big fan of it, but at the in the absence of better options, it certainly has its uses. So if you want to equip it, by all means, go nuts. It definitely can be put to good work, and I can think of a couple times where I'd like to have it. But I've got better accessories available because I've done all the relevant side quests in the game, so we're probably not going to see too much usage of the Ghost Medal. We will be seeing usage of an adjacent accessory to it that we'll be getting in the next video, though, but that'll be for next time. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, though, goodbye.